Hi, this is Ivar Kristoffersson with the Quantum Astrology Report for September 25th, 26th and 27th of September then, 2017. The Sun, the 25th, will be at 2 degrees of Libra, then going to 3 degrees and 4 degrees of Libra. The Moon, the 25th, will be in beginning of Sagittarius, 3 degrees of Sagittarius at noon, 12 o'clock, here in mid-Europe, Sweden, and then going to be in mid-Sagittarius, the 26th, and then the 27th, conjuncting galactic center and Saturn and Black Moon Lilith. 27 degrees of Sagittarius. We have Sun in Libra, and early Libra is a sensitive energy point. It's called the super galactic center. We have our galactic center transmitting our codes. We have at 26-27 degrees of Sagittarius, transmitting via Virus to our Sun and then to us. But we also have a big gravity field, energy source, rays in early Libra, at 1 degrees of Libra. It's called the super galactic center. And it's even bigger than our galactic center. It's formed by more stars, more galaxies. And then we also have at 14 degrees of Sagittarius the great attractor. That's researchers so far don't know what it is, but it's the greatest anomaly, the greatest attractor in the universe, and it's at 14 degrees of Sagittarius. With an immense power, immense radiation. And if you have Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or Moon's nodes at these angles in your natal chart, you probably are a starseed. 1 degrees of Libra, 14 degrees of Sagittarius, 26-27 degrees of Sagittarius. The luminaries, Sun and Moon, and your presence here on Earth, your ascendant, and your natal Moon's nodes. There are other markers that I use when I do starseed readings. Asteroid special for starseeds. But you can check this one up first if you have any big connection with those also other planets and can be counted. Not asteroids in starseed reading, but other planets. And you are welcome. I still have a sale going on. The whole end of September, 50% off my starseed reading and off my Natal Progressive and Draconic star reading. The Moon in early Sagittarius is directly in opposition to Isis traveling in early Gemini, where I have my origin, the Hyades, the Pleiadians, first the Hyadian, and then Aldebaran. And I had such a magnificent dreams this night. We also have, of course, Mars in direct opposition to Neptune, about dreams, and Pluto in sextile with Neptune, etc. I dreamt about the big castle with so many rooms. You have seen perhaps Downton Abbey English castles. And it was a lot going on there. And it was nursery, and it was the hierarchy, and it was fights, and it was many things. And when I wake up, I thought about this Isis Osiris. During the day it's Isis. These are the Egypt old mythology or real persons creating this for us to learn from. During day Isis, and she collected the parts of Osiris together, made love, and then they got Horus, their son, and then Osiris went to the underground to be the king of the underground, and Isis is the queen of our daytime. So we have day and night, Isis, Osiris, and the underworld. It's symbolized by Mars and Pluto and Scorpio. And Jupiter will soon go into Scorpio, and we have Mars just now in a trine to Pluto, closing up to a very close trine the coming days. So it's and Mercury, of course, don't forget Mercury. Never forget Mercury. Mercury is our mind, thought consciousness. During nighttime, we heal ourselves. We don't use our mind in the usual way. I use music, etc. 528 hertz, other music with my intuition during nighttime. And Mercury in the chart now is in coming up to an opposition with Chiron, our wounded healer. And for me, it's in some way I feel stuck, because this Saturn in my second house, it's so testing of my abundance, of my money situation, to handle that one. And Saturn is also involved here because it's in a perfect square with Mercury today, the 25th, 22 degrees of Sagittarius and Virgo. So we have an inner challenge to evolve, and by healing that we can come into our true existence. And it's about, I have tried to find quick solutions and winning a lottery, etc., all that stuff a lot to get an easy part done. Yeah, doesn't work. No, doesn't work. Still, I have changed so much within. So it's another being, it's another Eva, it's another authenticity, and I have another time frame now. I got more time because I don't worry that much. I don't give attention to the lack, poverty, etc. So it feels so great inside. And my hope, my faith is that I can grow in trust and believe, so I can create what I want. Abundance in all areas. It's to have patience with ourselves, with me, with ourselves. To don't give up. We are so close. And I feel so different. And still it's annoying, because what I vibrate, what I feel, what I see inside is what I get. Always. I can't hide from that, and you can't hide from that. You have to accept surrender. So I have still to accept surrender and move more in this Chiron healing wound of myself, of my Saturn testing my reality. And here Osiris and Isis is a big talker to me, because Mercury taught Hermes was the only person that can can travel between the day and night, between the conscious and the unconscious, between different world dimensions. But now we are learning that. We are learning to travel dimensions, travel times, jump timelines, etc. by these tremendous energies going on. And Moon, the 27th, will come up to galactic center, and Saturn is now direct and also slowly coming up, like Moon Lilith is there. The rejected feminine that was placed had to hide in the desert, angry, cutting the false patriarchy, as Pluto also do. And we also have a growing conjunction between Venus and Mars. It's 6 degrees the 25th, and then the 26th it's 5, and then the 27th of September it's only 4 degrees between Venus and Mars. Venus are catching up Mars. The divine feminine is catching up the divine feminine to make a union. And this is energies we can use in our life now. And it will continue to blend together for the coming weeks. So, thank you for listening. Take deep care, dream, be well. And remember my sale, 50% of all my astro readings. Bye bye.